Today we're going to be making some vegan barbecue tofu sandwiches. For the ingredients, you're going to need 1 large sweet onion, thinly sliced, 2 14-ounce packages of extra firm tofu that have been drained and sliced evenly into 4 pieces lengthwise, some canola oil, 1 cup of barbecue sauce. We're using very low sodium, no sugar, Caveman Bob's barbecue sauce, 14-ounce package of coleslaw mix, or you can use finely shredded cabbage if you wish, 8 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise, 8 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, some no salt seasonings to taste, and we're using some no salt flax seasoning, and very low sodium bread slices. Let's get started.
First step in making our sandwiches is to make up your coleslaw that we're going to add to the sandwiches when we put them together. To make the dressing for the coleslaw, we're going to add our vegan mayo and our vinegar and the garlic powder, a little black pepper to taste, and a little no salt seasoning to taste. And then whisk this all together. And there you have it, ready to add to the coleslaw. Now that we've mixed up the sauce for our coleslaw, it's time to add it to the cabbage. And for those of you that are so inclined, I like a little celery seed in my coleslaw. You don't have to put it in, it's a personal choice. Okay, once you get everything combined, it should look something like this. Now you can set this aside and let all the flavors mingle together while we prepare the tofu.
Alright, so we have a pan over medium heat with some canola oil in it. We're going to take your slices of tofu and lay them very gently into the pan. Just like so. And the same thing with another piece of tofu, very gently. Don't overcrowd, and you want to let this fry for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're browned, and use a newspaper to cover. Alright, about 4 or 5 minutes have passed, so we're going to check on the tofu real quick. Should be nice and brown, which they are. So I find it usually helps to have another spatula on hand, or you can use a fork or a knife. And use one spatula to hold it in place, and the other one to go underneath the tofu, very carefully. And you want to flip it, slowly, just like that. And do the same thing with the other tofu. And cover it again with the newspaper. And let it sit for an additional 4 to 5 minutes until browned. Alright, another 4 or 5 minutes have passed. I'm going to check on the tofu. About ready to take out, so we're going to take these out and transfer these onto a plate lined with paper towels. And then we're going to repeat the process with the rest of the tofu, adding more canola oil in between if needed. Alright, we're at the last stage of frying the rest of our tofu. So we're going to take these out, put these on our plate lined with paper towels. Reduce your heat to low. And you want to drain the excess oil off of the pan and make sure to dispose of it properly. Okay, now that we removed the excess oil and reduced our heat to low heat, we've added a layer of the barbecue sauce onto the pan. And we're now going to add our already fried tofu pieces onto the barbecue sauce. And we're going to let these sit for about 3 minutes. and this will give the tofu a chance to absorb the barbecue sauce. Alright, about 3 minutes have passed. We're going to flip the tofu, just like that. And let this sit for another 3 minutes. Alright, another 3 minutes have passed. Should be ready. So we're going to transfer these onto a plate. We're going to add another layer of barbecue sauce. And shake the pan around. Get a nice coating. And we're going to repeat the process, adding our fried tofu onto the barbecue sauce. And letting it sit for 3 minutes on each side. And you're done.
Okay, now we're all done cooking our tofu. It's time to assemble our sandwich. We're going to start ours with a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on our bread. And then we're going to place one of our slabs of tofu on there. We're going to take some of our red onion and place on there. And then a little bit of the coleslaw. At this point, if you want, you could add some pickle or some relish, but we're going to eat ours just like they are. I'm going to place our other bread on top, and that's it. It's ready to eat. Thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed our video.
If you did, please subscribe.
And feel free to leave a comment below. Bye!
Bye!